From Pennsylvania to Lake Michigan, where massive waves filled with ice chunks crashed over a frozen lighthouse. Dangerously cold temperatures could be in store for more than half the U.S. population through this weekend. A heavy snowfall already impacting the Midwest and Northeast. Near Buffalo, New York, where some areas have seen more than 9 inches over the last 24 hours, the snowpack caused a canopy at this gas station to topple over. Another headache for weather-weary commuters. Officials from across the country are warning people to stay off the roads if possible.
We are expecting large amounts of snowfall, freezing rain, and sleet.
We're particularly concerned with ice amounts.
That's also a concern as far south as Texas, where heavy ice could weigh down power lines and trigger widespread outages, causing homes to lose heat.
Does this remind you of the 2001 storm that happened in Texas? Even if you weren't from Texas, you probably heard about it back then. It was a crazy storm. Now, I don't want to be the one to put it out there like that, but we know about geoengineering. We also know about end-time prophecies as well. We know in 2021, they were saying the ice wouldn't melt, the snow wouldn't melt, and there was a substance, I believe a black substance coming from the snow. It's kind of questionable at this time when we know the WEF has been warning of a blackout to come. Could this be the one? There's 35 states now, not just one this time, this go around. I don't know. Let's just keep our eyes open. Let's stay aware. Let's stay prepared as well. Stay in the house. Don't go nowhere.
Officials are hoping to avoid a repeat of the paralyzing ice storm in 2021 that led to the deaths of more than 200 people. Many stores here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area have seen a rush for portable generators. People are going out before the storm hits to try to buy generators. It looks like they have them here, but out of stock. Let's go down the line. Out of stock, out of stock, out of stock. Despite fears, Governor Greg Abbott said Thursday he doesn't expect any loss of power on the state's electrical grid.
The ERCOT grid has never been stronger, never been more prepared, and is fully capable of handling this winter storm.
Now, the governor has issued a disaster declaration already for 134 counties. Here in Fort Worth and in Dallas, the coldest temperatures are expected to hit Sunday. It could get down to as low as 5 degrees. Last time it was that cold here, back in 2021, that historic winter cold and freeze when we saw the power shut down.
Officials are calling the storm potentially catastrophic, major disruptions expected. And if you're planning to travel this weekend, think again as the airlines are urging people to change their plans.
This morning, more than half the country on high alert for a weekend of extreme whiteout conditions and dangerous ice. A monster 2,000-mile-long winter storm fueled by a long-duration Arctic blast expected to span from New Mexico to Maine. Texas, just one of the 11 states now declaring a state of emergency.
Don't begin getting prepared late tomorrow or think you can get around doing it on Saturday. It's going to be too late.
Growing concern there about the strain on power grids and potential blackouts. Across the South, from Oklahoma City to Atlanta to Charlotte, people sweeping up supplies, leaving store shelves bare.
I'm getting ready. Got my shovel.
I got the essentials like water. I got a few canned foods.
Lines stretching out the door at a Lowe's in Pennsylvania. New York City bracing for up to a foot of snow. Officials prepping 700 million pounds of salt.
We'll have 700 salt spreaders filled and ready to go. You see the salt behind us here. And then 2,200 plows.
The massive storm expected to wreak havoc on air travel. Delta already canceling flights in 5 states. Many airlines waiving change fees.
Nationwide, more than 400 flights already canceled today. At least 1,300 canceled tomorrow, and it's only expected to get worse heading into Sunday.
I know the plowmen are happy. They rubbing their hands together. Money, 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 money. They're like, thank you. Finally. Because a lot of states, it's not been snowing like that, like it usually does. Now they're like, finally, we get our paycheck coming in, right? They're going to stay busy. But what they're doing is they're going to hotels, flying out, or trying to fly out. And you see people are going to the stores and getting everything, right? Getting a lot of water. I wouldn't say they're prepping because they had to be told that this is coming. This is why you should be prepping in the first place, or just prepared, right? What if this or something even worse happens? You know the times we're living through, and there's no one to tell you. The scriptures tell you, right? We got to keep that oil in our lamps. We got to stay prepared. Ultimately, the Most High got us no matter what, right? he won't forsake us or nothing like that. But still, there's nothing wrong with, having like things that I've been talking about on this channel, just being prepared for a catastrophic event. And here we go.
Instead of winter storm warning, it should be hurry. Go to your local grocery store and act like a fucking idiot.
You motherfuckers at these grocery stores shopping like it's about to be the apocalypse or something. Like, I understand it's going to be cold and freezing and you have to stock up for your family and your household. And I also understand that a lot of you are buying extra things to donate to people. But a lot of this shit is straight greed. You act like y'all ain't never been in a fucking storm before, bro. Like, goddamn. Shout out to the grocery retail workers who have to sit and watch y'all fight over paper towels, toilet paper, and fruit. The fuck is wrong with some of you people? I hope something in the weather changes and it's 85 degrees the whole fucking weekend. Cause some of y'all are just doing the fucking most.
Yeah, I agree. People are going over and beyond, not thinking about their neighbors and having something left for everyone else. But this is how it happens. It becomes the Hunger Games when things like this happen. And people aren't caring about others. They only care about themselves. This is a warning, another warning of what is to come. When the real one go down, it's going to be way worse, right? I feel like these are all warnings and tests at the same time. Now we're seeing those that have not been prepared are running out and they're getting anything that they can because there's not much left, right? They're getting what they can. But let's take a quick dive, a deep dive into the life of a prepper. Many times they've been called crazy. They've been told that they're fear-mongering. They've been told that they're out of their mind or delusional. None of this will ever happen or they'll never need any of those things. Well, looks like they take the W this time. Let's see how the preppers are preparing. Do you think they're going out and going to the grocery stores? They're the ones in the lines, or are they at the house chilling? You're about to see.
What am I, as a professional prepper, doing to prepare for the snow apocalypse that's going to sweep across the United States? Not a goddamn thing. I've got plenty of stored water. I've got firewood, a generator ready to go, stored gasoline. Maybe I'll fill the bird feeders. Those are looking empty and I can hear them yapping at me. They need to eat. I might go buy some coffee brandy, but I'm already ready. I'm always ready. Look, brother, sister, if you're preparing for a natural disaster or a crisis, as that crisis approaches, you're already too late. Didn't you learn anything from COVID? Shelves are already emptying out. Make your goal in 2026 to be ready for shit hits the fan in advance of shit hitting the fan.
If you're already ready, you do not have to get ready.
Let's prep for this winter storm. I decided I should probably be a grown-up and prepare for this. If it was a zombie apocalypse, there would be no preparation. I don't really know what I need, so I'm basically just gonna go grocery shopping a week early. At Aldi, I have my quarter. I'm also gonna put some gas in my car. There's ice and snow. I don't really know where I'm gonna go, but it said I should do that.
We just got a bunch of produce, some meat.
I'm gonna look at the snacks. What kind of snacks do you want to eat?
Some crackers, chips, and Slim Jims. These are so good. Some Greek yogurt and some other things for breakfast. Stuff to make sandwiches, some cheese and some turkey. They have cheaper water at Walmart, so I'm gonna go back over there. That's what the cart is looking like.
Out of Aldi in 30 minutes. It's crazy how much faster you can grocery shop without your kid, but I only spent $117, basically just like a week's worth of groceries. This cute little old man gave me his cart and didn't want his quarter back. That is an Aldi win. Really praying that we just don't get a winter storm at all. Power goes out, I have no idea what I'm gonna do. Aldi still is pretty stocked, but I wanted to make sure I came a little bit earlier today to beat the crowd because I'm sure this evening is going to be busy and tomorrow the shelves will probably be empty. Anyway, how are you prepping for this storm? Are you prepping for this storm? Do you guys actually think it's going to be that bad? I don't know.
Those were great questions. How have you been preparing for this storm? Were you already prepared, or were you one of the people that were out there with everybody else going and getting the same items, water, last minute non-perishables, or have you been preparing for years? Let's see what type of people we got on this channel, because we know some of us have been talking about this for about 5-6 years plus. Some people 10-20 years, Then others, they wait on the news to tell them what to do. I'm just trying to see where we at. That's all. Not throwing shade on nobody. I'm just seeing where we at.